This video will demonstrate how to set up your Teams calendar with the Google Calendar app on an iPhone or other iOS device. If you have already associated your Teams calendar with your Google account on a desktop web browser, you can skip to the timestamp on the screen. We're in the process of upgrading our site's look and feel, so you may notice a few small visual changes. Don't worry, the main process will be almost identical. While the site is still being upgraded to a mobile-friendly format, it won't be quite as straightforward as adding the calendar to your Google account through a desktop browser. But with a bit of patience, it's still not too bad. For easier viewing, you will definitely want to use your phone in landscape mode though. Starting with step 1, we need to retrieve your team calendar's link. In most cases, simply pressing the corresponding button will copy the calendar to your device's clipboard. If you notice that the text isn't copied, you can also highlight the text in the calendar address text box and copy to your clipboard. If you already have Google Calendar installed, clicking the button to open Google Calendar in a new tab might take you directly to the app. We don't want that just yet. Instead, long pressing on the button should provide an option to open in a new tab. Press this, and you should be taken to the new tab. The mobile browser version of this site doesn't have all of the features that we need. So if your screen looks like this, press the text size or AA button beside the URL bar and choose Request Desktop Website from the menu. Make sure you are currently signed in to the Google Calendar using the email address you want associated with your SVL calendar. It is recommended to use an email account that you monitor often. You'll be receiving email updates about game additions or changes to this account. In this example, I want to associate my SVL calendar with my No Extra Credit For You Gmail account. So I need to make sure that it is the active account. You can check this by clicking the profile icon in the right corner. You should be able to scroll just the left side of the page separately from the right side. Underneath the small month preview on the left side, scroll and look for the Other Calendars section and press the plus button beside it. Now, select the Subscribe to Calendar option. Paste your calendar link from the previous step into the Add Calendar box. Once pasted, you should get a single option button that shows underneath the text. It's a little bit hard to see in landscape mode with your phone's keyboard in the way, so it is recommended to switch to portrait for this step. Press on the option to load the information from that link. Keep in mind that the text in the box should end in @group.calendar.google.com. If it does not, you may not have highlighted all of the text in the step 1 text box before copying. An option button will only appear if your text matches the proper calendar form. The next screen will allow you to customize how the added calendar looks to you. There are only a few settings we recommend to change, depending on your situation. First, add event notifications to automatically get an alert from the Google Calendar app before an upcoming game happens. You can specify how early you would like this notification, and you can add more than one. In this example, I'm adding a notification 1 hour before the event and a notification the day before. Settings are saved the moment that you make a change. Next, you may want to receive emails when your schedule has been modified. Under Other Notifications, we recommend turning on email notifications for new events, changed events, and canceled events. This will make sure you receive as much notice as possible for schedule changes. If you accidentally added the wrong calendar, you can scroll to the bottom of this page and press the unsubscribe button. Otherwise, you can now close the Google Calendar window and click the Apple App Store option from step 4. You will want to log into the app with the account that you have attached your SVL calendar to. Feel free to add any other Google accounts that have calendars that you would like to show as well. By opening the left hamburger menu, you should see all of your accounts and the calendars associated with them. As you can see, the SVL calendar is available but not checked by default. Simply check this box to show events. Similarly, uncheck any calendars that you do not want to see events from. You can drag from the top of the screen to refresh events in case they are not immediately updated on their own. Your notification settings will be copied from when you set up your calendar, but you can change these directly from the app. From the hamburger menu on the left, scroll past all of your Google accounts and calendars, look for the Settings gear option, and press it. Then select the SVL calendar and change the notification options. Back on the main screen, to see event details, simply press an event title. They will have team names, start and end times, and a venue address that can be clicked to get directions through your default map application. In some cases, they may have additional information in the description section as well. You should now be set up for the season. If you require help, please first ask your team captain or coordinator. If they cannot directly solve the issue, they will reach out to the leadership team for a solution. On behalf of everyone on the SVL team, I hope you have many excellent games in the weeks ahead.